5 years ago, Pramod Asija made one of the biggest gambles of his career. This owner of several shops and restaurants in Luanda invested $75,000 in Tupuka, the first home delivery startup in Angola. Today, the platform is a success with 1,000 orders per day and franchises across the region.
Here, beyond diamonds and oil, there are still a lot of sectors in which you can invest. If you have an idea that hasn't been developed here yet and that works well elsewhere, there's potential to create a business.
Yet this potential has not been fully tapped. Angola's economy is still struggling despite ambitious reforms such as the floating of the national currency and fiscal consolidation. After 5 years of recession, 2021 saw the return of growth, but inflation is today at 25% and the unemployment rate has crept up from 24 to 30%. In Zango, on the outskirts of Luanda, Christina has been without a job since March.
Since I lost my job, it's become very difficult to pay rent, to pay for the children's school fees, to pay for electricity. It's very complicated because my husband is the only one who has a job, and his salary isn't enough to pay for everything. Right now, we haven't paid our rent yet.
In 2017, President João Lourenço was elected on the promise of delivering an economic miracle, diversifying the economy and creating 500,000 jobs. The government has blamed the pandemic for setbacks, but for this economist, it's not the only reason.
Angola is one of the 20 worst countries to do business in the world. We have no infrastructure. We have a poor education system. So as long as the state refuses to address these problems and to let the private sector take charge of the rest, we will not be able to diversify our economy.
In Angola, oil still accounts for 30% of GDP and 90% of export revenues.